Chapter 5 Sri Sadguru said, Gauranga's heart was overwhelmed by the nectarine, lustrous sweetness of Krishna Bhakti. He became oblivious of the worldly duties and Vedic commandments and became almost a madman. The famous Pandit of the yore became an illustrious Krishna Bhakta. His learning bore the fruit of devotion to Lord Krishna. He gave up teaching and giving discourses in the assembly of scholars. Instead, he started spending all his time in the society of devotees engaged in ceaseless singing of Sri Krishna's names and glories. At the residence of Srivasa Srivasa Pandit, along with other sadhus, he used to do Krishna bhajan to the accompaniment of myriad musical instruments. All the devotees came to Sri Gauranga's presence, attracted by the nectarine sweetness of bhakti, as honey bees go to the pond enchanted by sweet fragrance of honey in the lotus flowers. He used to sing the glories of the Lord in company of the devotees like Mukunda, Advaita, Govinda, Haridasa, Gadadhara, Nityananda, and Sridhara. All of them were great Bhagavatas and were ripe Prema Bhaktas. In their company, he used to give discourses on the divine pastimes of Sri Krishna with untold loving devotion. Sri Gaurangadeva hugged Ratna Garbhacharya, narrated to him the details of his visit to the holy Gaya, and thus installed in him Krishna Bhakti. Mahaprabhu imbued Krishna Bhakti into the heart of Shuklambara Brahmachari, accepting flattened rice offered by the latter. With all compassion, he embraced Advaitacharya and appeared to him as Lord Muralidhara. Along with Sri Nityananda, the realized soul, and an unclad ascetic, he engaged in dancing and chanting of the names of Lord Sri Krishna and experienced untold bliss. With all kindness, he embraced Sri Haridasa, a Muslim, having chanting of the divine names as the only object in life, and danced joyfully in devotion. Gauranga considered himself to be goddess Radha and Mukunda and Gadadhara to be her mates Vishaka and Lalita. He invited Pundarika Vidyanidhi to his presence, hugged him close, and went on chanting the divine names of Lord Keshava. Lost in Gopi Prem and Gopi Bhava, at times he used to call out, Hey Krishna, Krishna, when the love sickness born of separation from his beloved Sri Krishna became unbearable. At times he would assume himself to be Devi Radha and would get filled with Prema Bhakti. Due to overwhelming emotions, he would fall to the ground unconscious. Sometimes he would take himself to be Lord Govinda and dress up like him, wearing a silky yellow dress and anointing himself with sandal paste. He used to engage in pastimes of Sri Krishna. Assuming the identity of Akrura or Uddhava or Arjuna or other great bhaktas, he would imitate them. At times he would pose as the different incarnation of the Lord, such as Lord Varaha, the divine boar. At one time he would produce the grunting sound of the divine boar, and at another roar like the divine lion, Narasimha. At one time he would embrace the Prema Bhaktas with all affection and roam about the banks of holy Ganga, sharing the sweet divine pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna with them. Gauranga, the brother of Vishwarupa, Lord Hari incarnate, purged innumerable wicked people and mlechas in their sins with the magic power and mysterious strength of Sri Krishna Kirtan, chanting the divine names of Lord Krishna. At the entreaty of Sri Nityananda, Sri Gauranga reformed the most wicked and sinful men, Jagai and Madhai, and gave them a chance to serve him. Sri Mahaprabhu embraced Kant Kankhaji, a Muslim leader, and convinced him to chant the names of Lord Krishna. For the 7 parts of the day, a day is divided into 8 parts of 3 hours each. Sri Mahaprabhu gave darshan to his intimate associates in the various divine forms according to each one's choice. Thus, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu displayed various divine pastimes in Navadvipa in the company of Vaishnavas. His wife Vishwapriya and mother Sachi Devi gained immense happiness witnessing the various leelas of Sri Mahaprabhu. Thus ends chapter 5 entitled Sri Gauranga Bhava Bhakti Varnanam of Book 4 of Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Sri Sri Krishna Premi Swamigal.